Let's keep it a G. So let's get into this reading and let's see what comes up, okay? Alrighty. So, what the heck is... Other cards. Okay. So, I definitely do feel like there is something very significant, possibly about an air sign. A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be highly, highly significant, okay? Um, just ignore my little tree. I gotta get me a new tree, okay? My little crystal tree. I definitely do feel like there is something where somebody could be trying to hide something from you. And it's very interesting. Something they want to say to you, something they want you to know about them. It's like somebody is trying to, they want you to understand or know something about them, okay? It's very interesting because you have the strength kind of giving me the vibes of like somebody is like, be strong, in regards to some sort of something they could be going through that's kind of almost in a way feels like it could possibly affect you, and it's just like, yeah, no, okay. I definitely do feel like it's because somebody does not really respect you, and this is just the truth, okay. There is somebody who does not see your value. They feel like you're lazy, okay. This is not to say that you are. This is just how somebody's perspective is of you. Somebody could feel like you're lazy, you don't do enough, and so forth. But this is what's so interesting. You to not fall victim to someone's narcissistic tendencies, okay? Because there was somebody that just wanted you to do. Yeah. So, this is the thing. I feel like there's somebody that feels like they know something about you. Whatever they think that they know, they really don't know too much at all. It's kind of laughable, honestly. But yeah. We have the King of Cups here, all right? So there is something where somebody is in some sort of poverty, and somebody is basically in their emotions, likes you, or they just what is the vibe, they are expressing your good traits about yourself. Like somebody is kind of putting you on some sort of a pedestal. Somebody is letting people know that, hey, I like this person, okay. This is more so mostly the King of Cups shows up as a romantic situation or scenario, and this is what it seems like what it is. Somebody romantically has feelings for you, and this could be in a way where they are expressing it as like, hey, I like this about you, you're a very kind person, you're very nice, you're very beautiful, you have great things going on for yourself. It's kind of like somebody's giving you compliments almost in a way to like this. Somebody possibly trying to like chastise you because it is, and I feel like you just kind of ignore them because you realize like they have their own issue. This is not really, it's a them problem, okay. And I feel like somebody is in deep regret because they know that you're privileged to find somebody better, somebody who will actually express their love for you, somebody who will put you on a pedestal, somebody who will definitely help you to display. Somebody is in very deep regret, and they're probably chastising you because they didn't do what whoever this new person is that is doing for you. So this person didn't put you on a pedestal. This person didn't express your good qualities or your good traits. This person didn't really give you compliments and put their compliments out on display. And somebody is upset that someone else is coming in and doing something they didn't do, and it makes them look bad. So, like I say, if somebody is coming towards you, trying to chastise you, just don't take it personal. It's not about you. It's about them. I promise you. Even when they get done chastising you, they're still going to be feeling horrible. So that's just that on that. I also feel like there is something where somebody wants you to like use your way to like make them look better. Okay, somebody's trying to like gaslight you, because I do feel like there is something where you are breaking some sort of curse where, okay, I feel like you could have had a family situation, like a generational situation that was going on where maybe the people you grew up with, you always seen them choosing options, the people problem. You just seen a lot of people that you were around who just didn't choose people who had their best interest in heart. And I feel like you are changing that dynamic, okay? And also possibly getting money in regards to this. So maybe this, I feel like what's changing this dynamic is like you're getting your own money or something like that. So either these people are going to have money or connections to get you to where you need to go, or you're going to be having money and connections in some form or some way, almost in a way that respects you, if that makes sense. um, Especially when it comes to someone is, if you have a child or someone else opposite of you had a child, their child is going to, your child or their child is going to be seeing someone, you being treated in a better way than this person treated you. And but why is this, why is he so happy with this person? Why are you and mommy, or this could be why are you and mommy or stepmommy or stepdad or dad not together? Okay, but this is where it resonates. Like I say, I do feel this is more so feminine and the masculine, but it it could vary with different people watching. Book a personal reading if you want to know the specific energies, okay? The beneficial thing to this reading is just stating like something is about to come up, okay? Something is about to come up. When this card come up, that means you got an opportunity where you need to be looking good, okay? You need to be looking good for this opportunity. You finna be getting some money soon, okay? And there's something where you're gonna be able to you're going to be doing something new to become financially stable. And I feel like this something new that you're going to be doing is dealing with this charismatic, charming type of Bravo type of guy. Now, do be careful because the King of Wands, what I've always known with the King of Wands is the King of Wands is not really nobody to take seriously. But I do notice the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands are right by each other. So I definitely feel like this probably a connection where, hey, you meet someone, it's kind of like, I'm surprised the lovers didn't come out. So that lets me know that this person is solely to help you with like a business idea. It's something where this business idea could be significant in regards to like looks, okay? Be significant in regards to like looks, okay? So this could be like you being around somebody, kind of where you need to be. Now, if you guys decide to take it more serious and and see where it go, maybe it could go somewhere. But I feel like strictly for now, this is just somebody who's going to be very charming, very charismatic, and they see you have a very charming idea, and they are very intrigued by this. And this charming idea is going to be something in regards to your looks, okay? Um, so yeah, I feel like you are about to be getting your hair and nails did soon. Okay, you're gonna be getting some money to do that, or somebody could be giving you some money to do that. And somehow beneficially, it's gonna help you in some form or some way to where you're going to be something where maybe you're not gonna have to and stuff, and they kind of weren't putting you on a pedestal. It's like whoever this new person that comes in, they're gonna do the opposite, okay? And it's like you could almost make some sort of idea or career. Now this is just a night, it's a divine idea. The divine does back this, so it's going to be something where you could be some sort of an inspiration. And what could be ironic is you could just make money off of looking cute. Okay, literally, that's kind of the new wave now. Like, in this day and age, you don't have to have a degree. It's people on YouTube who are younger than me who are buying $1 million houses. Okay, like you can just go online and just post your personality and make money. Now, is it stable? I mean, if you have a divine idea and continue to have a divine idea, about it is, you just might want to have a backup plan just in case. But in your instance, I feel like this something is going in some form or some way with your looks and with this charming person, for the simple fact of you've been held back in this situation for a long time in regards to this. Okay, so now when you meet this person, this other option, okay, that's coming in, I'm not going to lie. So I notice you have the King of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay, so oh, I get it. It's because that had you in poverty with complimenting you and so forth. It's basically saying you do not need to. Don't take them serious. Don't even. I wouldn't even advise having sex with this person. Divine idea, but I definitely wouldn't bring them along for the ride. Okay, because they didn't believe you when you wasn't shooting in the gym. This King of Cups energy kind of goes away, and I don't know where it goes. It's so I know this King of Wands is just a very negative person that keeps popping up in your life, and you just got to get them the hell out of the way. But it's something where they're gonna be seeing you looking good, and it's just kind of like they're just gonna be seeing you. Thing it's saying, because maybe somebody felt like you were broke, you money, you ain't got this, you ain't got that, but you got a divine idea and plan that's gonna be working out pretty good for you. Okay, you might have not been talking about this situation of how somebody has not been treating you the best, and there's someone who really hates this. There could be something where you're kind of by yourself and you could be sad. Um, Not even sad, but there's something where somebody is gets hurt really bad when you're sad about a situation, where someone is treating you a certain way. Now, with your me time, you're using 80. When you're by yourself, um, you are doing the right things in regards to the situation when you get sad or hurt. You don't throw daggers. You do any send spell negative spell work to this person. Um, you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just something where you're not doing something bad towards this person, even though you kind of should. Instead, you're improving yourself. This could be reading the Bible. This could be getting a tarot reading on what you should do. What's the next best step you should take? This could be reading a book. This could be doing some yoga to get some peace. This could be looking up something for your new idea. It's just this vibe of like, I feel this King of Cups. This person feels like in the midst of your me time, you should have somebody on the side of you. At least this is what this person feels. This person feels like you should not be by yourself. You're too good of a person. You're doing the right things. Why are you by yourself? It's not, something is not fair. Okay. Um, so yeah, this, whoever this, and because even though this King of Cups is like expressing this, it's making it harder for you with this King of Wands. So I don't know how this King of Wands is tied to you. But somehow, some way that they're constantly tied to you. Um, oh God. Oh, 25% of free will is actually approved if done with good intentions. Somebody is not doing something with good intentions. Some superiors are seeing something with this King of Wands. This King of Wands is going to try to get back into some sort of family situation. I don't know if they're cool with your family or you guys have a kid together, however it goes. But it's just saying you do not need to do this. Now, the universe will back you if this is what you want to do. But the universe is just saying you really need to be cautious, because this person is not nobody that you need to trust. Okay. Um, oh my gosh. Yeah. This is like the typical case of like a really amazing and feminine energy. Did I say amazing? So somebody feel like you have a little seasoning with your like amazingness, like you're extra amazing. But somebody feels like this is the typical case of an amazing feminine energy that is dealing with a horrible ass masculine energy. And it's just like a typical case. Like the good one of the good ones gets a rotten apple. You know what I'm saying? Instead of the good ones actually getting another good one, they get a horrible person. And this is why we have so many damaged people, because when they are pure, when they're kind, when they're in their most authentic self when it comes to love and the expression of love, they'll meet a person who sees that, and instead of actually really adhering to that and feeling like, oh, this is a beautiful person, they take advantage of that. And then this creates the dynamics of people who feel like they feel like love is lame. Now we got everybody feel like love is lame. Don't nobody want to be in love. Don't nobody want to get hurt. Don't nobody want to take a risk, because every time a person has did this, they it's never worked in their favor. And this is why we have this dynamic um where people are just like, they the urban community calls them suckers, okay? Where they feel like you have sucker ass people. And really, truth be told, life is about eventually one day being a sucker for somebody. You just for the right person. So yeah, this is the typical case of like a very amazing feminine energy just ended up getting a shitty ass fucking person. Um, but it is up to you, collective, to decide if you want to leave this person alone. But I definitely do feel like this person is going to be seeing you looking good. So apparently that might be something your ancestors want them to see. You looking really good with your hair and your nails did, and so forth, and buying some sort of purchase that they think you can buy, because the bigger picture is that this masculine energy feels like you're broke. Okay, they feel like you're broke. They could be very shallow, very materialistic that they treated you, and they also felt like you were lazy or something. I don't know what it is, but I will say with the Ace of Wands is always like one of those creative ideas. It isn't anything stable. It's not like the Ace of Pentacles. It's like you have an idea. This is like, oh, I want to open up a business. This is like the not of the norm. The norm is, oh, I'm going to get a job. I'm going to apply for application. The Ace of Wands is like, oh, I have an idea to start a business. I have an idea to create something that can make millions. Now, the idea is amazing, but is it going to get off the ground? That's kind of what the Ace of Wands is. But with it being the Ace of Wands, it's showing that the divine does back some sort of idea you have. So right now, while you might not be making much money off of that idea, very soon you're going to be making money off of it. And right now, this person only sees you're not really you're not making money off an idea, so you're looked at as lazy. You might not be working a 9 to 5 job. You could be like a philanthropist. Wow, philanthropist. What the freak is that? I think that's like a philosophy or something. Somebody could feel like you're a philanthropist, but yeah, you could be doing your idea and in the process of getting it to where you'll be making money off of it. So in somebody's mind, they feel like you're broke, you're lazy, you're not really doing nothing, and the whole time you have some sort of creative idea that's taking a while to get off the ground. So, yeah, but this person, they just want you to look like you're in poverty because they're in poverty emotionally. So they want you to look like you're in poverty physically. But it's just something that's gonna happen where this person is gonna see like you're not in poverty physically. Um, because everything else you're amazing at, but they're just like, well, if I can say that you're in poverty physically, I could be able to turn something around in my favor, but it's not working because every time you end up getting some sort of money. So yeah, um this is the reading. Okay, this is what's so interesting. You might get some money from a second option. That's what's so funny. In the midst of you having a creative idea that's just getting off the ground, somebody else sees like, hey, this idea could actually work for you. You could actually make something occur with this idea you have. But this other person doesn't see it that way, because they have this negative notion that they don't want anybody to find you attractive. They don't want anybody to be dealing to look at you and just see you as beautiful, because this person wants you to themselves. But not only do they want you to themselves, they want to make you feel like low as fuck to make themselves feel better, because there is something about you that this person wants to be like. This person wants to be like you. Okay, this person wants to be able to have people who basically, this person just feels like when they have, the only way that they can get some sort of attraction from the opposite sex or whatever it may be, put it to where it resonates for you, is if they have funds or some sort of money, or if they're like some sort of manipulator or something of that sort. You don't have to do any of that, and you still have people who express their love for you. And this kind of just really stresses this person out. So they're just like, okay, well, the way I can make you desirable is if you don't have any money. But every time you don't have any money, there is somebody who still likes you without the money, and they might give you money, or you might have an idea that gives you some money, due to your creative nature. Okay. And this person just kind of feels like they're at a loss with trying to keep you only connected to them, to where they can basically, this person wants you for themselves, but they don't want anybody else to have you. And from what I know and what I've realized, when it comes to love, even though love doesn't have an actual definition because it's something you can't explain, I've noticed when it comes to love, true love wants you to be happy, whether you're with them or you're with somebody else. So I definitely do feel like this person, while they may love you, their love is limited. And to be told, I'm not gonna lie or sugarcoat it, I just feel like this person looks at you as their possession. They don't truly love you, okay? Because they don't truly love themselves, all right? So that's just that on that. So what I'm trying to tell you, when I wrap this up in so many words, keep doing a good job at realizing, hey, this is not my problem, this is their problem. And just keep it pushing from this person, because it's mind over matter, okay? This person doesn't mind just being a freaking douchebag because of their insecurities, and you realize that they don't matter and they know that they don't matter when it comes to your life. So just keep it that way, okay? In so many, can I get it out? In so many ways, when you wrap this reading up, it's just basically saying you're privileged for something. And what your privilege is to always have some sort of money. And not only do you have money, you're an amazing fucking person. And you're just gonna get money. You get money for just being an amazing person. This person has to get money to work for it, because they're not amazing. And if they do get money, they might have to have sex with somebody to get it. Okay? You don't have to do that. Somebody likes you. You have a lot of options just for using your powers for good. So, and this is what I'm gonna say. I'm not saying to do this, but I'm saying, if you were to switch the roles and use your powers for negative, this person would not even be able to run circles. They wouldn't even be able to walk a mile and trying to get over you. The way you have their head spinning, and I think that's the reason why you're not doing someone some way, because you, with some, I think they might realize it, they just don't want to admit it, but you don't look at somebody as competition, because somebody isn't even in your bracket, um in some form or some way, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, and so forth. You're just like, you're not even in my bracket. um you you can't give the effect of the emotions that I give to people. You're not mentally strong. You can't teach me anything. You're not spiritually strong. You can't have a dream and let me know about something that warns me from potential danger. Um, you're not physically strong. You're cracking and showing me that you're cracking, even though you might think that you look like you have the upper hand. Truth be told, it's definitely showing that you don't. It just seems like somebody is just trying to do everything to manipulate you, and it's just not working. Okay, and they're trying to, what they're really mad about is they can't manipulate whoever this King of Cups is, who is definitely expressing their like for you. They like you without money. You don't even have to have money. They just like how you're a good person. You're amazing. You do good things. Like, you you're not a person that uses your powers for negativity. Like, they just like you, the basics of you. And I always say, if you can just find the basics of a person, and the basics is this person a good person? That's the first start. If you got that, that's like the base. It's almost like you're about to paint something, right? You need that canvas to paint. Long as you got that canvas, you can paint whatever you want. Okay? And I think this is what this person is mad about, because they don't have that basics of being a good person. Okay? They don't even, a canvas isn't even there for anybody to even paint anything and create something for them. With you, your canvas is already there. Somebody can can get your hair did, get your toes, get your nails did, get you a whole new wardrobe, buy you a new car, buy you a house, pipe you up. And it's just like, it's like, because you have the basics. You are a good person. You have a amazing idea. You don't use your powers for negative. You're privileged for something. It's like, you're made for something. You're made to be um you're made you okay, I'm listening to Aphrodite music, okay? And this music is like, the Greek, I think they're the Greek women, but it's like, the Hercules women. If you ever watch Hercules, you know how he has the what are those things? What are those things called? You know how their buildings looked in on the Hercules Disney movie? Like, it's like that. That's just look up Aphrodite. Or just, matter of fact, go to YouTube and look up Aphrodite music and listen to it. That's the vibe. It's a feminine nature. You embody feminine qualities where you make other masculines want to, and I don't feel like they necessarily have to take care of you, but you make a masculine want to spoil you, okay? Because you are in your true, authentic feminine nature, especially with this witch upright, okay? You use your powers for good. And I feel like this person, the people opposite of them, they don't, it's just like, it's just a different vibe, okay? Um, Nobody wants to have sex with this person, or nobody finds this person to be attractive enough where they want to continue a relationship with them. It's just like, somebody does not have the basics. They have the money, they have the cars, the clothes. And this is the thing. You can have the money, cars, and clothes, but you can still be a lame. Somebody's just a lame. You're dealing with a lame ass person. And this person is upset that you're not a lame. Now, while you might not have some sort of monetary money, you might not have the best car, the best clothes, the best house, the best this, but you can easily find somebody who can give you all of those things. And they can give you all of those things because you just have the simple basics. You're a good person. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but I'm just trying to get you, whoever is watching this video, to understand. Do not let this person get to you and make you think that you're not a good catch, because you really are. You just don't even know how much of a catch you are. I just feel like this person, just know the more somebody is coming at you in a negative notion, the more that they know that they suck and that you don't suck, and they're wanting to manipulate you to make you think you suck, but you don't. Okay, so this is the reading. All right, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell button so you never miss a beat from your girl. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, everything's on the Open Wild Witch. Emails at openwidewitch@yahoo.com. Until next time, bye bye.